Hello, what is up, everybody? So today I'm going to be talking about generic silver versus premium silver. So right away, I'm just going to tell you guys, it's not like I'm going to give you one answer at the end of which one's better, because it really comes down to you as a stacker, which one you personally want to go with. And as you can see in front of me, I choose to have both. I choose to go a little bit heavier in generic silver, but that's just my personal preference, and I'll get into why I do that and why I see benefits in doing that, but then also why I choose to get kooks and stuff, like the premium coins, koalas. You have the Queen's Beasts back here, the 2 ouncers. Just random premium coins. I have a lot more. I didn't choose to get them all out. Take a while, but yeah. So the discussion today is just going to be on: is generic better or is premium silver better? So, like I said, I'm weighted heavier in this just because at the end of the day, you're going to get a lot more liquidity with the generic rounds. And that's really important to me. I like to be able to sell my silver when I want to sell my silver. And the downside with it is it just follows spot price. Of course, all of us would like to see silver go to like the moon and be worth like $1 million an ounce and stuff. But odds are it's not going to do that. I mean, it very well could go up a lot, but probably not $1 million. But that's a downside because if silver goes down, these just go down. With these, that's not necessarily as true. These are less affected by changes in spot price. These are. So that's why I personally think it's good to diversify between the two, because with these, if silver drops tomorrow, I lose money. If it does, I don't really lose so much. And a lot of you might be saying, well, then why wouldn't you just go all in on these? Well, the liquidity. These, you're going to pay a pretty decent premium when you buy stuff like this. And that premium isn't really going to get returned to you if you try and resell to places like JM Bullion, AppMex, or even go to local dealers. A lot of local dealers will hit you with really low ball offers, maybe just a teeny little bit over spot for older, nicer coins that are really collectible. So that's a downside, but the upside is that you have eBay to go to. eBay, you can normally find these coins selling for relatively near what they're selling for on JM Bullion, AppMex, all those places. But the downside is you have to pay for shipping, you have to pay for eBay fees, and there's all these little hits that come to you when you try and sell these. So you do end up not quite getting what you're seeing stuff going for. So you have to remember, after paying that stuff, you get a little bit less. But you do get more, most likely, than what your dealers and online will give you when you try and sell stuff like this. So the generic has the nice part about that. Generic is nice because it is liquid. You can sell it at the end of the day, and if you simply think that silver is just going to keep going up in value, then these are probably the best bet for you, because you're getting the most silver for the least amount of money per ounce. If you don't really know what silver is going to do in the long term, or you just want to be diversified just in case, getting some of this stuff to go along with your generic is always a good idea, because these will increase in value over time, most likely. That's not guaranteed, but it's most likely what's going to happen, because if we take this 2010 koala and we take this regular 1 ounce round and we put them next to each other right here, let's say I bought these 5 years ago. And obviously it's not the same, but let's say silver price was exactly the same 5 years ago. And now I want to sell it. This, even though silver price is the same, I'm probably going to take a little bit of a loss, just because you pay a little bit over silver price when you buy stuff like this, and you normally get silver price or a little bit under when you go to sell it. So because of that, I actually lose a little bit of money with this. This, on the other hand, let's say I bought it at $25 5 years ago, and let's say maybe it's selling for like $35 or $40 now. I pay my eBay fees, I pay for shipping and stuff, and let's say I make between $28 and $30 or so. I made a little bit of money off this. Of course, it is a long time to get that percentage back. Like, you're not getting a great return, but then again, the premiums always could go way up. For all you know, this price could shoot up a ton on this 2010 kook, and all of a sudden it's worth a ton, and I can sell it for a huge return. So premiums are great because they're less affected by the spot. If spot drops $1 or $2 here and there, these will normally keep going for about whatever they're going for. Their price is detached from spot price. Not completely. Like if silver goes to 0 or $1 million, it's going to affect this. But if silver goes down or up a little bit, it usually doesn't affect this too much, which is a nice upside because you don't really have to worry about the spot price changing really quickly and stuff like that and get worried about losing a ton of money. That's why I choose to diversify. But then this is nice because if silver does go up a lot, you can sell it fairly easily and make a good return. So at the end of the day, which is better? It's up to you. I'm just going to go with both. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.